Hi, welcome to the session. In this friction unit, we come across three types of problem, that is block, wedge and ladder. In this session, we are going to talk about block friction. So, okay. Example 1, a block weighing 4000 Newton is resting on horizontal surface, supports another block of 2000 Newton as shown in the figure. Find the horizontal force F just to move the block to the left. Take coefficient of friction for all the surfaces of contact to be 0.2. Okay. In any problem, the first step is read the problem and gather the data. A block weighing 4000 Newton, that is this one, is resting on a horizontal surface. This is the horizontal surface and supports another block of 2000 Newton. 2000 Newton block is resting on 4000 Newton as shown in the figure. Find the horizontal force F. We need to find this force F. This is the given data. Find the horizontal force F just to move the block to the left. Nothing but 4000 Newton block is moving leftwards. Take the coefficient of friction for all the surfaces of contact to be 0.2. Okay. Here 4000 Newton block is moving leftwards and coefficient of friction for all the contact surfaces, that is mu, is given by 0.2. Now, once the given data is written, then we will go for free body diagram and choose the method and solve the problem. That is the procedure. Free body diagram, choose the method and solve the procedure. Now, I will tell you how to write the free body diagram. How many blocks we have now? 2 blocks, 2000 and 4000 Newton block. So, write down that blocks separately. Okay, this one is 2000. Now, once the block is written, first write the weight of the block. Weight of the block is 2000 Newton. Weight always acts vertically downwards. So, it is 2000 Newton. Then we need to write the attachments. Any other things attached to this block. Here one cable is attached. So, write down that cable. Cable means it will be subjected to tension. So, outside arrow. Then it is inclined at an angle of 30 degree with respect to horizontal. It is given. Then first weight of the block, then attachments, then contact surface. First identify the contact surface. This is the first contact surface between the two block and this is the second contact surface between the 4000 Newton block and the surface. So, there are two contact points. Now, this is the first contact point now. Now, at the contact surface, draw one parallel line and the perpendicular line. Now, observe carefully. In the given problem, it is given that 4000 Newton block is moving leftward. Then 2000 Newton block relatively move rightward. Then this parallel force, nothing but frictional force, will act opposite to the motion. This 2000 moving rightward, so friction force will move leftward. Then this is the normal reaction which acts perpendicular to the plane N. Since F and N acts at the contact surface 1, we write that one as F1 N1. Over? Understood? Then we will come to the 4000 Newton block. First write the weight. Weight acts vertically downwards. So, it is 4000 Newton. Then attachments, a a force F is attached. So write down that one. Then contact surfaces, we have the two contact surfaces for this block, that is above as well as below. Above it is first contact surface, below it is second contact surface. At the contact surface, draw one parallel line and the perpendicular line. Now again at the second contact surface, draw one parallel line and the perpendicular line. Now this 4000 Newton block is moving leftward. So the friction force will act rightward at both the contact surface. This is the friction force F. Then normal reaction will act perpendicular to the plane. So write down, this is N, this is N. Since F and N act at 1, write that one as F1, N1. Here F and N acts at 2, so write down F2, N2. Now once it is over, we will again simplify this problem for your convenience. What I am going to do means, I will draw a plus mark now. Okay. Then I will write all the forces within these quadrants as well as along these lines. I will start from T. Now T, it is acting like this. So write down T inclined at 30 degree. Then 2000 Newton acting vertically downward. So it is 2000. Then leftward F1 is acting. So write down, this will be F1. Then vertically upward N1 is acting. Okay. And another thing, we know that mu is equal to F by N, or we can write F is equal to mu into N. F is the frictional force, mu is the coefficient of friction, N is the normal reaction. F is equal to mu into N. Now the coefficient of friction is given as 0.2. So we can write F1 is equal to mu into N1, or mu is given as 0.2. We can write that one as F1 is equal to 0.2 N1. Understood? Now this is the free body diagram for 2000 Newton block. FBD at 2000 Newton block. Next, like that, write the free body diagram, nothing but we already wrote the free body diagram, simplify it. So just write the plus mark. Then I will start from this force. So here vertically N1 is acting, as well as vertically downward 4000 Newton is acting, and towards right F1 is acting. Then again leftwards F is acting, then again F2 it is acting rightward, then here N2 is acting upward. Here we will write F in terms of N. So we know that F is equal to mu into N, mu is given by 0.2. So F1 is equal to 0.2 N1, F2 is equal to 0.2 N2. Okay. This is the free body diagram at 4000 Newton block. Once the free body diagram is written, it is same as the previous problems, that is concurrent force system problems. You have already learnt how to solve these problems. So just to solve it. Now before solving the problem, which free body diagram you are going to solve it first? For that, count the number of unknowns in each free body diagram. Here we have F1 will be written as in terms of N1, it is already written. So, N1 one unknown, T two unknowns, there are two unknowns. Here we have N1, N2 as well as F, three unknowns. So, take the free body diagram which has less number of unknowns. We took this one. Now, choose the method. Choose the method. Now, we have two methods. One is Lami's method or equilibrium conditions. Since we have count the number of forces 1, 2, 3, 4, we can't apply Lami's method. So, go for equilibrium conditions method. How many equilibrium conditions we have to solve the problem? There are two conditions. One is sigma h is equal to 0, another one is sigma v is equal to 0. So, I have already solved the problem, just I will explain from here onwards. First step is theta and split up. Determine the horizontal angle theta for the inclined forces, it is given. Then split it up. Nothing but behind the arrowhead draw nearby horizontal line, nearby vertical line, it will give you the directions. Then calculate sigma h is equal to 0, then sigma v is equal to 0. When you calculate sigma h is equal to 0 from this free body diagram, you will get t value. Then calculate sigma v is equal to 0, you are going to get n1. Then go to the next free body diagram. Then apply the conditions again here same theta and split up for the inclined forces, there is no inclined forces here. Then calculate sigma h is equal to 0, sigma v is equal to 0. When you apply sigma h is equal to 0, you will get one equation. When you apply sigma v is equal to 0, you are going to get n2 value. Substitute these n2 values in the equation 1, you are going to get f values. That is all for this problem. Thank you.